Hey guys, happy Saturday. It's Crystal Thompson here for Studio Katia. I am not at Creativation. I did not get the go ahead to go. So I am here at home showing you guys how to make this amazing card using some foiling techniques and some really cool Studio Katia products that you might already have in your stash. So we're going to be using the mosaic hearts for our stencil. We're going to be using the cactus hugs for happy birthday, and then we're using this beautiful die, and it's absolutely gorgeous, and it's also the heart theme, and this is the shaker heart. These were all previous releases that I felt like we can put together and make a really fun Valentine's Day happy birthday themed card, right? Valentine's Day everything. And I know we are all waiting on the newest release, and I'm just waiting on Katia to give me the go ahead so I can show you guys the newest products, and really give you some ideas what we're doing with these products. So while I wait for permission from the boss, I wanted to make this card. So again, we're using these products, and then we're using these magical heart crystals, and I put them on a little plate so you can see them. They're absolutely beautiful. I almost considered making some jewelry from it. So as people are hopping on here for this Saturday, I hope you guys are not snowed in. We are here in Wyoming. So be sure to tell me where you're at. What are you doing today? What are you guys planning? And are you near Phoenix and going to Creativation? Is that something that you wanted to do? And by each comment that you leave, you get a chance to win a gift card to the Studio Katia store. And then there's a second chance to win by sharing this stream when it's no longer live. And we have 24 hours to reshare. So I'm going to pick two winners. And I will pick these two winners on Sunday. And then we will contact them privately. So that's what we're doing today. So comment for a chance to win. And I am so glad you're here with me. This is Crystal Thompson with some Studio Katia products, really themed. Happy Halloween, happy Valentine's Day, but we're not doing Valentine's Day colors. All right, so what colors are we doing? All right, you ready? We are doing some green blue, like a teal color. This is going to be our card base. And we are going to be using some Decofoil transfer gel. I don't necessarily have to use Decofoil. This is not sponsored by Decofoil. This is just what I am using. This is what I have. And we are going to be using the mosaic hearts on this cardstock. Then, because this is alive and I want to get you guys done quickly, because, you know, we have Saturday crafting to do and we need some ideas, I have die cut already this beautiful shaker heart in a foil cardstock, and it's just absolutely stunning, and I feel like it's going to look really cool with this. And then you're wondering, what are we going to foil on? I have this beautiful sheet of foil, yay, and I love the green theme, and I feel like it's all going to match together. And then these iridescent crystals really grab the color off of this, so it's just really going to pop. Okay, so let's get started. We are going to move everything off. Oh, and you will need a laminator. So I have my little Mink Mini, and it's plugged in and heated up, ready to go. And I picked that up at a Tuesday morning. So if you're in the US, Tuesday morning is like a discount store of resale. And so that's where I picked it up. I think I got it for like 20 bucks. If you don't have one, you can't get a mini mink because they're no longer available in regular stores. You can totally grab one, grab a laminator, and it would be the same thing. Okay, so I have my cardstock. We are going to begin by doing the paste, that transfer gel, onto a cardstock. And the reason we're going to start here is because it takes just a little bit to dry. I want to say it takes like an hour. Am I going to make you wait an hour? No, I am not. I have cheated and pre-done the transfer, but I want to show you how this is done so you know what we are doing. All right, so I have placed my cardstock on a piece of printer paper, brain block there, and then we are going to place our stencil. We're going to hold down our stencil with some purple tape. And we want to make sure that we are pulling on the stencil so it's nice and flat and you get those beautiful images. And I almost feel like this is kind of like a guy-friendly you know, card just because of the colors, but in the same token it's not because it has hearts. So we'll get there. So I'm so excited you guys are here. We had a live last Saturday and I just didn't feel good. I didn't sound good. I got a lot of comments or a lot of private messages on my Instagram going, hey, are you okay? Just because I didn't feel good. So I love these products. I can't wait to show you the new stuff from Studio Katia. So excited. And I'm going to sneak peek here in a minute. But with Creativation, there's going to be people showing off the new release. So I want to be sure that I get you guys, our faithful friends, a good look. Okay, so I have all my purple tape ready to go. And I'm just using my nails to really press it down and get it. Be sure that it's not covering your stencil. There we go. There we are. All right. Okay, now we're going to grab our transfer gel. And so you'll need a little spatula or a little plastic knife. And now I don't know where I put mine. And this is the beautiful side to crafting, is half of the time we're looking for our supplies. So I'm going to grab a spatula. Found it. And we're going to begin doing the transfer gel. So depending on how thick you go with this transfer gel, it's going to take longer to dry. So select a corner and press down. And I got this little spatula at the dollar store. So again, if you're US based or Canada, I believe, right? Canada has dollar stores. I know the UK has pound stores. They sell them little packs of 5. And again, if you don't have one of these, you can even use like a silicone one from the kitchen and just wash it and just run it through your dishwasher. But again, very light layers, just because it will dry a lot quicker. And like I said, I did a really thick layer. You'll see it here shortly. And it took me over an hour to dry. And I heat, you know, like I used my heat gun to like get it going. And it was an act of love, guys, to get this transfer gel to dry. But I think it was my fault because I used it too thick. So I'm covering the whole thing. And see really how easy this is. And I love doing lives because it shows you real time. It shows you real crafting and real mistakes, right? We're all in this together. Okay, so I'm just going to do one last layer and make sure that everything's covered. And you end up not using a ton of it, really. It's really quite simple. Going to cover that up. Be sure you clean the edges before you put it away, or it will kind of get stuck together. Okay, that's done. We are going to remove our stencil. And the stencil, you do want to wash it when you are done with it. Think of this as glue. So, ta-da. Okay. And because we're in the lab, I'm not going to wash it immediately. You want to wash it with some mild soap. And that's what it looks like. Very fun, right? And this is what it looks like when it's dry. It's completely clear. And that means that it's ready to be foiled. So when you buy a laminator, I don't know if some laminators come with the sheet that you want to laminate with. And if it does not, you want to grab some parchment paper and it'll work the same. So we're going to place this in our laminator sheet. And then let me tell you something about foil. I am not a foil connoisseur. Like, I am totally making it up as I go. I'm not kidding, not really, but I didn't realize that this is the part that's going to hold on. So just so you know, some people, it would make sense to some people. It didn't make sense to me, but I just felt I needed to say it. I needed to let you know, hey, put it foil side up. And then we are going to cover it. And I'm trying not to get too much of that yellow. You're trying to figure out, like, what is she doing? I'm trying to not get a ton of the yellow. I'm trying to get more of that blue purple. Okay, I'm going to set this aside. We're going to bring in our mini mink. And it's heating up. It heats up pretty quick. and I just bumped it up one more just because I want to be sure that it's hot enough. And it's going to flash as green when it's ready to go. It says this is heating up. I have it ready to go. Ta-da! I can't wait. And be sure to comment where you're from. What are you guys doing today? Are you going to Creativation? Are you guys watching for the latest products? Are you so bummed out like I am that you're not there? Because I am so bummed out. Like, what is that fear of missing out? Right here. Hands up. Okay, so we're going to insert this, and we're going to insert with the fold in. And it's just going to grab it. And it just cooks it. I don't know how else to say it. It just cooks it. And it's really slow. Is it going to come out the other side? Da, da, da. Is it stuck? No, it's not stuck. Hooray. There we go. So you guys own a laminator? Let me know if you guys have a laminator. I know a lot of crafters do, you know, like Amazon laminators. They have Amazon Basics. And those work great. I got a deal. You know, no matter. So can you see it? Can you see where it warped because of the heat? All right. Ooh, hot. I'm going to set this off to the side. I'm going to shut it off because we're done with it. And we're going to show this off. Okay. Again, it's super hot. Okay, I wish there was like a more elegant way to show you this, but here. Da, 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 insert fancy music here. How cool is that, right? I am really very pleased. Ta-da! Too pretty. Too pretty. Right? I don't know what else to say. This beats ink blending. Okay, next step. I have the shaker heart. So now you see my color selection reasoning here. Is the shaker heart cut out of, this is Tim Holtz foil. Don't ask me the color, it's green. And we're going to place it right on the center. And let me show you something that I think you're going to go crazy about. Let me grab it. Grab. Ta-da! I know it doesn't even fit in my frame, but this is Studio Katia. It's a black foam, and we're going to use it to create some of the backing for this heart. And because it is really fine detail, we're going to be using a blade and some scissors. So when you don't have super fine detail tape, you can create your own. So I'm going to cut a little strip. Then you want to grab an X-Acto knife and a protective surface. Oh, there we go. So here we have it. So you can do two things. You can use an X-Acto knife or you can use scissors, and you don't need a ton. Oh, but it's super sticky. I love it. Super, super sticky because, you know, Katia designed it with shakers in mind. Well, see how sticky this is? Yep. Again, this is live crafting. Okay, that's useless right there. And do I dare? Da, 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 da. I don't. It is so sticky. I am going to have to use my X-Acto knife to trim this up. Okay. Rewind. You didn't see that. I'm going to try this again. Okay, so I was trying not to do it because this is so big, but this is just the only way it's going to be achieved. So I have my X-Acto knife. Oh, let me see. And then we're going to cut. Don't push too hard so you don't cut that bottom foam. And now we have a really nice thin piece, right? You can even trim it. But this Studio Katia stuff, foam tape, is amazing. It's so sticky. And it comes in two colors, black and white. And the reason I'm using black is because with that dark cardstock, I kind of wanted to hide a little bit. So I can come back. We're going to make a thinner cut. And then we're going to lift. Okay. And do the other side of the heart. Okay. And there is some flexibility to this tape. It's not like your regular mounting tape, and the reason why, again, it was designed for shakers. As you can see, I can curve it to fit this heart shaker. Then press it down, and then use your blade to lift up the little backer. Okay, that is the hardest part of the card, truly. We're gonna place this down right on the center. And see how the black doesn't show? I feel like if it was white, it would just totally show through. Okay, we're gonna cut a couple more pieces, and if we weren't doing this on real time, I totally like pause it so you wouldn't see me fight with this. But if it was easy, everybody would do it, right? So we're gonna trim that, and then we'll lift it. See? Ta-da! Okay. And oh my gosh, this is so sticky. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. I'm just frustrated. Okay. You guys leave in comments below. Leave me some conciliatory comments of I fight with my foam tape all the time too. Okay. Press down. Come on. And then we're gonna pull up. Live crafting. This is a true story. Even with my huge old nails, I can't pick it up. It is so sticky. Like when you make a shaker card with this thing, it is not going anywhere. All right. Almost there. Almost there. There we go. Hooray. Okay. And we're going to place this down. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. Once that's done, we're going to set aside our foam tape, and we're going to bring in a piece of cardstock. This is the same cardstock as this back one, and we're going to be using the Happy Birthday. So let me move the sharp knife away from my surfaces and grab my embossing ink and embossing powder. So we are going to heat emboss this in a very glittery something, in this case being silver. So using silver embossing powder, if you have embossing powder that matches your project, that's awesome. I don't, I have very basic colors. So I have my silver ready to go. Move that aside, move that aside. We're gonna ink this up. We're gonna try to stamp it on the center and straight. Those are two important details. I'm going to bring this over, and then we're going to heat set this. Okay. All right. Heat gun. Be sure to leave comments for a chance to win a gift card, and then be sure to share. You can keep watching. You know, Facebook will hold it for you while you share, I promise. We are streaming live on YouTube and on Facebook. Okay. We're going to go back to our foam tape. And remember that piece that I couldn't cut? We're going to reuse that. So, I'm going to flip this over. Pop it down. Really give it a nice massage so it loosens it up. And we're going to remove that backing. And let me tell you, this is like the first piece. I'm trying to be economical and not use all my beautiful. There we go. There we go. There we go. We're almost there. And then we're going to put this down. And so that hides when you're putting your foam tape. If you don't have black foam tape, you put your foam tape to your heart within that center, it really hides it. Really, really hides it. So you have this beautiful card. Okay, last but not least, we are bringing those beautiful crystals, the magic hearts, and I'm going to give you a sneak peek at this beautiful embellishment wand. How pretty is that? You see, it's the Studio Katia. It has a tip I will grab these guys, and it has a placement tip. And I'm just going to add a couple of these on the back piece of cardstock. Okay. And then these can be difficult to grab just because they're pointy. But as long as you grab one edge, and the wand's really very sticky. Makes it nice and quick. Okay. So as I'm finishing this up, where are you guys located? Where are you watching from? What did you do today? I know this is a little bit later. We are trying different times with our lives. We want to be able to catch you guys. Be a time that you're like, oh, I'm going to watch this and create a card. Or I'm going to watch this and I have the time to create a card. I felt bad like doing it midday when people are at work, or moms that are home with their kids. And they're like, well, I can't, I'm inspired, but I can't very well get up and go craft. So give us your opinion on time frames for these lives, because we really want to create and craft with you together. I'm going to do this last little heart, and I'm just going to turn it around so you can use tweezers or the little end of the wand. And there we have it. How cool is that? There's a lot of dimension with the foil. Then you have a foil heart, and then you have a heat embossed sentiment. And I mean, you can change this up. You don't have to use the cactus hugs. You can use anything else you want. Valentine's Day, whatever you like. I just wanted to make something that was kind of like Valentine's Day theme, but it wasn't a Valentine's Day card. And let me show you. So we've been at this for a couple minutes. Let me show you what the one we did looks like. So it's slowly drying. So I think it's like an hour. So if you wanted to mass produce, this is a way to do it. You like slap them all with the transfer gel, cut all your die cuts, and then come back and heat set all of them, and you're ready to go. Okay, guys, that's it for me. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is Crystal Thompson for Studio Katia, using some older Studio Katia products in a new way and combining them. They were not all from the same release, but combining them to make something very cool that coordinates with each other. Again, be sure to comment below. Let me know your thoughts and comments on times, on projects, on what do you guys want to see us teach you with Studio Katia products. And then again, comment for a chance to win and share for a chance to win. Winners will be chosen on Sunday, and I will email you, or actually I will Facebook message you if you're on Facebook. And then if you are a winner on YouTube, then I will private message you on YouTube. So guys, Crystal Thompson for Studio Katia. Have a blessed, amazing Saturday. I am with you. We're not a creativation. I get it. I feel it. So have an amazing day, guys. See you.